In the case of 11-month-old Amisha, Josh, take a look, everybody, at this beautiful baby girl named Amisha. Now, Amisha was born during an emergency C-section. And as you can see, Amisha's mother, Drea, became dangerously stressed out when she discovered that she was pregnant by this man, Josh, and found herself homeless and living on the streets. Now, today, Drea is joining us virtually from Iowa City, Iowa, and is determined to prove to Josh, who's coming to us from Burlington, Iowa, that he is Amisha's biological father. Take a look at her story.
My life has not been easy. I have been broken down time and time again. And to have Josh deny my daughter is heartbreaking. When I discovered I was pregnant, I had nowhere to live. I found myself homeless, alone, and scared. I had no job, no money, and no place to call my own. Carrying my first child, I didn't know what to do or where to turn. And eventually, I wound up sleeping on the street. Josh knew my situation. He didn't give a damn about me or his daughter. This stress took a toll on my pregnancy. I had preeclampsia and high blood pressure. I almost died the day that I gave birth. And I thank God every day that my daughter Amisha came into this world healthy. I only wish Josh could have felt the same way. For the first month of my daughter's life, we lived in a shelter. Today, I have my own home.
I'm now in my own home, coming from being homeless, not knowing where my next meal was gonna come from. I did this for me, for my daughter. Because Josh isn't here, I'm the only one she has.
It's me and Amisha up against the world. But what a better world it would be if she had her daddy in it.
Well, Drea, welcome to you. And I know you're very emotional about this, and you want Amisha to have a father in her life because it's very important to you.
Yes,
First of all, you're like 10 or 11 years older than Josh, right?
I'm 11 years older than him.
And so you knew him when he was a teenager. I mean, you weren't together,
Yes.
but you knew him. So you knew him growing up. So you contact him when you find out you're pregnant,
Yes, I did.
and his reaction was?
He can't have kids.
Is that what he
He's
said?
never had a kid.
He says the only reason you're saying that he's the father is because A, he's a good-looking guy, and secondly, he has 40 acres of land, and he's an entrepreneur, and you're just trying to get stuff from him.
I don't want nothing from him. I don't need nothing from him.
Go back to being pregnant. You're pregnant and you're homeless. You're sleeping on park benches. You're sleeping anywhere you can, and you're doing this up to the time that you almost deliver, right?
I was doing it up to the time that I did deliver.
Did he know that you were living on the street when you were pregnant?
He knew the whole time. He knew
Really?
the whole time that I was homeless. Yes, he knew.
Very difficult delivery, as I understand. You had preeclampsia.
Both of our heart rates dropped and my blood pressure dropped. And what happened was the umbilical cord was around her neck. So they had to do an emergency C-section. They had 11 minutes to get her out. And I believe they got her out in 9.
So it's almost a miracle that the both of you are alive.
It is a miracle. Yes, it is.
And
She's my miracle.
And was he there for the delivery? Did he know you delivered?
He knew everything. I never left him out. I told him everything. It was his choice not to be there.
Amisha, as I understand, is like, what, 11 months old?
She'll be 1 in 4 days.
And how many times has Josh seen him?
He's seen her one time, but he walked right by her at Walmart.
He says he never saw her.
He walked by us in Walmart and shook his head no because he was with another girl.
He saw baby pictures of Amisha, right?
He has every picture from the day she was born.
Did he say anything about what she looked like or anything?
He says she's cute, but I mean, she looks just like him. Look at the cheeks, the chin, the eyes, the eyebrows, the hair, everything. And if you see her body, she's shaped just like him. From the shoulders down, she is him. Like she has my nose, that's it. That is all she has is my nose.
In 11 months, what has he done for her?
Oh, not one thing. He hasn't done one thing. I've done everything. And if I can't do it, my mother has.
Josh says that he's asked for a DNA test several times and you just never show up.
He's the one who's never showed up.
Really?
I've got a hold of child support. Child support has reached out to him. I know because they've contacted me and said they can't reach him. And he could have been the one to ask for a DNA test. He knows how to do it. I didn't need it. I'm doing this now to prove to him really that she's his.
I want to read you 2 text messages that Josh has sent you, okay? Here's the first text. Okay. You can't tell me I'm not sexy.
Disgusting.
And here's the conversation between you and Josh in a second text. You wrote, Amisha looks just like you. And Josh replies, shut up. You're only saying that because I'm sexy and you want me.
No, that ain't true. I don't want him. I want him in my daughter's life. He's a kid to me still. He's a good guy, but he's a kid. He can't provide for me like I can provide for myself. I just want him in his daughter's life. That's it, that's all.
So why don't you think you're the father?
Well, for one, all right, she gets around. She made a Facebook post asking everybody who her baby daddy is. There's multiple guys. I'm not the only one.
On Facebook?
It was a Facebook poll. Like, she had me and the picture of the baby and a picture of another dude asking, who do you think the baby looks like? She don't even know. So I know I'm not the dad. That's all she's the one that can't believe it.
The day she was born, she looks just like you. There's no doubt in my mind.
She looks all like you, nothing like me. It's all you. That's your daughter, not mine.
Come out looking Native American. She's white with black hair. What are you talking about?
She don't look nothing like me.
Your best friend said she looks just like you. Quit playing, boy.
Josh, what I don't understand is, while she was pregnant, you knew that she was homeless, and you didn't reach out.
Oh, I tried to help her. Like I said, just things didn't work out. So until she could prove that was my daughter, why should I help out?
When did you
She's the one that's clueless, not me. I know for a fact it's not my kid. I wasn't even in Iowa at that time. I was in Colorado.
No, you wasn't. It's not your farm. It's your father's. It's your
No,
father's.
it is my farm.
You have nothing.
It's my farm.
You
It's
don't
in
have
my
anything.
name.
It's your
It's
father's.
in my
That's
name,
why you're
so it's
stuck in
my farm.
Iowa. It's not yours. You have nothing to offer. You're nothing.
Do you have any other kids?
Not that I know of.
Oh, but he can't have kids. He
Right.
can't have kids, remember?
I can't have kids like I told her, but that's what all guys say.
But
right
I
at the
have
beginning.
yours. I got your firstborn daughter. Thank you.
Okay.
Allegedly.
All right.
Period.
Here we go, everybody. We have the results. Josh says you're going to have to step up, and be a man, be an adult.
I'll step up. I'll be a man if she is mine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I like to see that.
Here we go.
See that happen.
You all have been waiting for this for a long time. In the case of 11-month-old Amisha, Josh, you are not the father.
I told you. I told you I knew it. It looks nothing like me. I told you guys. I told you that from day one.
I got it. No, Drea, it is true.
Are you serious?
Yes. But here's the thing, Drea.
You dead serious, though?
Drea will be glad to come back on the show. You can come back on the show, bring anybody you want. You can talk to my producers, and they'll be glad to help you because, as you know, every child deserves a father. Anything you want to say to Josh?
Josh, you already know. I told you last night. If it came back you weren't the father, I would apologize.
Hey, I still love
But
you,
I'm
though.
sorry.
You know what I mean? I still have feelings. No hard feelings. I just got to prove myself that I was right.
That can't be right.
Drea,
Yeah.
it's right. It's right. I know you probably. I know.
It can't be right.
No,
It can't be right.
It is. I've talked to a lot of women in your position, okay? And if you can at all remember back almost 2 years ago, we want to help you, okay?
I know who it is.
You do.
I know who it is.
Maybe you can talk to my producers, get a name, and maybe we can help him get a DNA test. Okay? Are you upset because you don't think he would be in Amisha's life?
I'm upset because I know Josh is a good guy.
I see.
I did want it to be Josh because he's a good guy. The other guy, he's a good guy too. It's just
It's
there's
just
more history between
it's
me
more
and Josh.
different.
I've
It's
known
more,
him longer.
Yeah. It's more difficult, but guess what? We'll be glad to help you. You deserve our help, all right? You are not the father.